Hello my friends, here's Trisha Galore, and yeah, I wanted to talk about the corona crisis, what I went through, and actually the media coverage and the little bad brother of the media, the social media. Well, I can really be a bad brother, to be honest. You know, with very, very wrong information and you know, confusing people, scaring people and all of that, and just saying the wrong things, basically. Yeah, and then Donald Trump, who talks just like, you know, inject yourself disinfectant. Crazy. Can we do that? No, we can't do that. If you do that, you die. How stupid is that? You know, crazy. That man is weird. Anyway, yeah, so that, you know, I think it's like with everything lately, you know, if there is any conflict in the world or anything happens, it's overcovered by the media, really overcovered. If you constantly are, you know, kind of like pulled into this madness, you know, you get the feeling really like you're living in a war zone and of hopelessness, really. And I've seen really bad results of it, like, you know, just really did. And I don't think that's necessary. And then you have the social media who makes everything worse. And then you have, like, people who say, well, it's a conspiracy theory behind it. And you have people who say it's like, you know, if you do this or that, you know, you can't get it. Or if you take this or do that, you will die from it. And all of that is completely unfounded most of the time. And just, you know, wrong information that confuses people too much in a very, very bad way. And, you know, pandemics happen, and they happened before. In the 1920s, it was the Spanish flu, or was at the end of World War I think it started. That was like 1918, I think. It ended, yeah. And so then we had like the Hong Kong flu in the late 60s, early 70s, and you know, this is not the first time we have a pandemic, and it will happen again. It will, and yes, it mostly will hit the old and the sick that will pass away from this, those kind of things. That is very tragic, but I don't think it really helps if you show rows and rows of coffins and like, you know, it doesn't really help, you know. I'm glad that we have the First Amendment, that we can, you know, say what we think, and we should say what we think, but to put things out there that, you know, really have nothing behind it, that there's no knowledge behind it, it's not really good. And I think we should really put hope out there instead of fear. And you know, we're not supposed to live forever, and those kind of things will happen, and you can die from it even when you're young. But, you know, that is life, really. And I myself was, of course, in quarantine because they thought I've had it. Well, I'm exposed to it in the hospital all the time, you know, well, I can't say all the time, but the chances of me being exposed there to corona are much higher than in maybe other jobs or something. So I kind of like think, of course, at some point I will get it. I won't get around it. But you know, I take it as it comes, and that's part of the job, I think. So I think the media and the social media should back off a little bit, you know, and don't put false information out there. Not a good idea. Not a good idea, really. Put hope out there. Put hope out there. It will get better, and it will, you know, at some point you will turn back to normal, and everything will be, you know, fine. I'm sorry for those, very sorry, who won't make it. Like I said, it's like, you know, every year with the flu, so many people die, unfortunately. We have to live with it, and my heart goes out to those kind of people and to the families and friends of those people. But you know, it's just like we all will lose at some point someone we love. It doesn't have to be corona, it can be every other illness that's out there, you know, and or an accident or whatever it was that takes a person's life. So, you know, I think hope is much better than fear. And when I was at home and I watched the coverage of the media one day, just really one day, I've had it on, I don't know why I've done that. I was laying on the couch and I had nothing else to do at that point, and I watched that all the time. It completely depressed me so bad, so bad. And I wish I wouldn't have watched it. To get information is fine, but get them from the right sources, you know. Yeah, just really the right sources, not like... I don't think we should really rely on the net for that. So anyway, that is my thoughts about this, and I wish Donald Trump would shut up. I mean, seriously, that man is just a pain in... He is so stupid that is beyond words, beyond words. I hope he will never be president of America again. I hope now they will vote for someone with a bit of brains, because that man hasn't got any. I mean, I've never met a man that stupid. So, I've known a man, I never met him, thank God. If I would meet him, I would give him a piece of my mind. I don't know what's wrong with that man, really, seriously. Too many things are wrong with him to say. But yeah, so take care of yourself. Wish you only the best. Stay healthy, and see you soon on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell. So tell me what you think about it. If you agree with me or not, that's alright too. Yeah. Wish you only the best. Love you.